All right, Clayton, what you have going on?
Thanks, Rick. I'm twittering that I have a Twitter segment coming up right now. And send. All right. Today we're celebrating all of the things that make America great. One of those is freedom of speech, which we all use to great effect, especially now more than ever. Twitter, blogs, text messages, MySpace, Facebook, so much more. But what if the founding fathers and mothers who gave us that freedom were alive today? Would they be as tech savvy as President Obama is with his BlackBerry? Joining me is Jane Hampton Cook, author of Battlefields and Blessings, Stories of Faith and Courage from the Revolutionary War, and a former webmaster for President George W. Bush. Good morning to you, Jane.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Happy Independence Day. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
So this is fun. So to take a look back at history of some of our founding fathers and to think what they would be doing today if they had an iPhone or they had a BlackBerry in their hand, right?
That's right. I mean, when you think about it, they were very advanced in their time period. And you think about someone like Ben Franklin, all those witty sayings, he would love to have been able to Twitter and get them out there instantly.
Because he always spoke in great Twitter things. Like, let's throw up on the screen what Ben Franklin Twitter page might look like with his apple a day stuff, right? What would he have said up there? He would have said, well, he would have said opinions publicly and ability to instantly post his pithy thoughts. And he had that almanac, which he could have put up there, right?
That's right. And it would have, it took a year for him to publish that almanac. So he had to wait a year for people to read his witty sayings. So I think he would have loved it if he could have just instantly posted some of those really, funny things that he had to say.
What about George Washington? He was not a man of very many words.
No, George Washington had a very different communication style. It was not about posting his opinions publicly. He would have much rather have a text message because it was all about issuing orders to his officers. So if he could have text messaged the night that he crossed the Delaware River, he would have told his, officers watch for ice.
Yeah, and keep it very quiet.
That's right.
Abigail Adams, of course, and the great communication between her and John Adams, her husband John Adams, back and forth. There was a lot of communication. She loved to talk.
She did, and she waited and waited for those letters to come from John Adams, and sometimes weeks would pass before she would hear from him. So I think she would have really liked something like MySpace because she could have instantly communicated and developed that social network with other people who were patriots and going through the same things that she was going through.
And John really relied on her for collaboration while he was in Philadelphia and the Declaration of Independence was being written.
He did, that's right. And she wrote that she hoped to be as good a farmeress back home while he